Message to you. Heyo, good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Okay. There's a bit of a downtrend test in OCC here, so it's going to be a bit of an interesting spot. 18. Okay. A bit of an interesting area. I must want to move that line out now that we made brand new highs here. Yeah, OCC it's curling a little bit up $18, which is good. But then you have resistance here at the VWAP though. Like right in that area, the VWAP and the downtrend. And then the last time we were here kind of failed in that same spot. So they're just testing that level now. Maybe once the market opens, we can go from there. After the open. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Do we have a new member? Surf? Yeah, we do have a new member. Vandal. I know, right? I know I had the jams on and I was jamming. Let me get you an invite link. Invite to Discord. Invite. Surf, welcome to the community. I like the picture. Welcome. This is your invite. Alrighty. So click that link at the bottom of the chat and follow the instructions in the getting started channel. What muscles? AK, what muscles are you talking about? Don't start rubbish this morning. I'm ready for violence. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So Surf needs to break out. FRSX looks interesting, but yeah, it looks interesting, but I think we need a bounce of this 230 area here first. SUNE, obviously, I like SUNE. What I really like about this stock is, the new members, rubbish. What I liked about this was that retest of, as usual, right? The retest of a key breakout spot. So a retest of 250 and then a nice bounce. It really just needs to stay above 290 for now and then push back above $3. But it does look good though. SUNE. Mute my Discord. 23 cents. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Again, hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. GMHS GMHS looks okay. So does SMTK, but some of these other names, I just want to see what they do at the open and then go from there. Yeah. So we'll see. Good bounce though on these two. Still want to see what the open looks like though. Yes, Sandra, you had a good weekend? Good. Good morning. Yeah. You'll be in the States June 17. Nice. Good. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, no, if you're watching FRSX, just make sure that it stays above that 230 area. 220, 230, same, right? If it can stay above that into the open, that might be a really good thing. And then we obviously mentioned OCC, right? That the VWAP and the downtrend, so it clearly needs to break out above that range, right? So, but it looks like it is trying though. They might just be waiting for the market to open here. Raven, yes. Next week. Here we go, OCC. OCC is like, come on now, let me push. Let me push, please. There it goes. There goes OCC. OCC said, let me push. Let me push. Yeah. That's a nice little pop. Okay. Ali, I knew you mentioned this one. Did you get in? A name change. Okay. Nice. Welcome back, Thomas. Thomas is back, guys. Thomas is back. Thomas is back. Dan. He did? Nice. That's a really nice breakout. Some really good volume. Yeah, so OCC looks good. I like this one, obviously. Number one, right? SUNE, I like it. But we've liked this thing for a very long time now off the 250 support. So let's see if we can stay above that level. Alrighty, and then some of these other names, I still need them to, kind of show me what they want to do here. So AIM looks interesting, but we either sell up to 55 cents or we break back above 70 cents. So it's in a bit of a weird spot. I don't mind it though, right? Same thing for FRSX. Again, like it's trying to decide what it wants to do, but it is holding that 230, 220 area. So if it can keep holding that, that would be a good thing. Cool. NEXR doesn't look horrible. I think it's on one of these somewhere. Right, so we'll pull it up once the market actually opens. But yeah. So those are my top 4 names for now, right? So AIM, OCC, SUNE, and then obviously FRSX. But I bet you again, once we get to the open, though, you're gonna see some of these other names start to move, which will be interesting. Which will be interesting. Let me pull up NEXR actually. Yeah, because I have this one on the other screen. It looks good, but it really just needs to break above this massive supply area at $2. Right, so it's just been going back and forth, but now here, back and forth, back and forth. You can't hear anything. Use sign language. Sign language for you. Yeah. Yeah, Thomas is in Discord. He said he took his first trade in a while, so it's good to see. Good. Okay, there we go. How much time do we have? 5 minutes? Sounds good. Sounds good. Open the markets. We're ready. We are ready. As long as it stays above the 200 EMA, Tana. As long as it stays above the 200 EMA. Let's go. Yeah. Good morning. Question for you guys. What is your favorite stock into the open? What is your favorite stock into the open? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Dan's going to say NQ. Okay. This is a message to you. Okay, there we go. Soon. SPCX. Yeah, once we get to Thursday, like Wednesday, Thursday, especially Friday, obviously, but once we start getting past the middle of the week, we're really going to start to talk about SPCX, right? SpaceX, which is nice. Anyways, soon again is number two for now. Soon has been doing good, right? So congratulations if you're holding soon, right? Um, Soon has probably been the favorite for some time now, ever since it bounced off this bottom here, because that was actually quite perfect, right? So we like Soon the most, probably, right? Number two. And then some of these other names, we'll see what happens here at the open. Alrighty. So type yes in the chat if you're already holding Soon. Yeah. Sitting on your hands. Type yes in the chat if you're already holding Soon. SUNE, GM with a bit of a pop. Again, these names are going to keep doing this, right? These other random stocks, GMHS, NEXR, like, I don't mind them, but the pops are so random, right? That I think we just need to let the market open and then go from there, So, anyways, yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Soon I will. Soon I will. Yeah, no, let's see what happens after the market opens already. Because again, SUNE is pushing into the open, and you might see people take profits here in 2 minutes. So just be careful. Alrighty, is soon the play of today? Probably not, right? Because the market will switch so often, especially without PDT. I don't think you can really look at anything as the stock of the day. But again, if you were in Discord, you would have seen us spamming soon all the way from the bottom there, right? So we've been talking about this one for a while, and it's been going up and up and up and up. So let's see if people take profits at the open here. Na 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 na. Yeah. Yeah, and it really needs to stay above that 290 breakout spot, right? So, and it's pushing above $3 here, or trying to. So let's see if we can push above $3 after the open here. No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah. So again, I like this one, right? I like FRSX, I like AIM, and I like OCC for now. And then some of these other names, like I said, I need them to, break above 200 EMAs, break above supply zones, and then we can talk about them, right? NCRA doesn't look horrible. It needs to stay above that 21-ish, 22 area, right? So some good looking names. We just need some more, We just need some actual directions from those other names. So for now, soon, give us another push here. In terms of levels to watch here for soon, guys, if we can clear this $3 post market open, then you're looking for 320. If not, if we decide to sell off, there's some room to the downside just because we're at resistance here already. So obviously we want to see a breakout instead, but there we go, 305. Right. So again, just typical price action at the open though. It doesn't mean we're gonna keep pushing here, right? So just keep that in mind. Alrighty. So 306, you can see the volatility here, which is expected, right? Which is expected. So again, make sure you try and stay green now that you can set a stop loss and whatnot. Alrighty. And there goes the dip ski, right? So again, you're just gonna see volatility at the open here. So really not a surprise, right? And we're back above $3 here for SUNE. So let's see if we can consolidate above that level. Alrighty. So while we're waiting for that, it looks like OCC is coming back down to retest the downtrend and $18, which was the level. If you look to the left hand side, that's the level that we've kind of bounced at twice now. So watch that 18 there for some support. Alrighty. Again, this one, like I said, I don't mind FRSX, but it really just needs to stay above $2.30 and curl. Like it's really trying to. Right? It's really trying to hold this $2.30 here, FRSX. But for some reason, the buying pressure isn't coming in. So just be careful. And Soon is still just chilling in that $3 area here. So it's trying to decide what it wants to do. Some of these other names, like I said, GMHS, they look interesting, right? NEXR, NCRA, right? TDIC, like they look interesting, but there's no direction there. So there's really nothing we can do. Alrighty. So again, it's market open, guys. It's Monday. It's a brand new week, right? If you need to be patient, if you need to take a deep breath and let the markets, settle, make sure you do that, please. Alrighty. There's no rush. No rush at the open. Take a deep breath. Alrighty. So even Soon is now selling off too. People are taking profits. You can see that it kind of followed the trend that it was pushing into the open, right? And then as soon as people realize that it's not pushing, they start taking profits. So again, not really a surprise here. Not really surprising. Alrighty. So yeah, again, testing $18 here for OCC. Give it time to consolidate. AIM is just chilling, right? This one really isn't doing a whole lot. Soon people are taking some profits. So again, there's no need to rush on Monday morning. Yeah, most names. Guess what's halted down? Where's Raven? Raven, Hopsy is halted down. They just done a split, brand new split, and right away they're like, oh, you know what we want to do? We want to halt down. Why? Because we can. Yeah. Yeah, and NEXR with a nice push here. So finally breaking through that $2 level. There's been a lot of selling this morning between 2 and 210, Evan. So just keep that in mind. A lot of selling in that range. Yeah, so let's see if we can break out and actually hold that level. It would have been nice if for soon that VWAP was a little bit higher because it's almost sitting in the middle of the range. Like it wants to go back up, right? So there goes Soon. Soon is like, I'm back, guys. I'm back above $3. Again, we really just need to consolidate above that level or simply just break out. Just break and go. You know what I mean? So again, Soon is probably still our favorite stock because nothing else has that, that vibe yet, right? So this is probably still the favorite stock right now. And there it goes, right? So Soon is like, hey guys, I want to go soon. If the candles can hold, that would be nice. You know, if the candles can hold, that would be nice. Just morning excitement, morning volatility. Dan, man the cannons, enemies in sight. Enemies in sight. There we go. Boom skis. Come on, Soon. You can do it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, Soon. Tell the people I'm going soon. Soon. Anyways, your next resistance is right below 320 there, right? So if you look to the left-hand side, right, that's your next wall, that 320 area. So let's see if we can break through that level next. Type yes in the chat if you're holding soon. I'm busy. Type yes in the chat if you're holding soon. And then you better move those stop losses. Alrighty? But you better keep scaling out. I'm busy. Come on, Soon. Just take over. What are you doing? Just go. Yeah, just go, guys. Come on. Come on, Soon. Come on. So here we come for that magic 320. Are we going to break 320, guys? Damn, this stock moves very quickly, doesn't it? Very quickly. Very, very quickly. Very quickly. Come on, Soon. Soon, 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 soon. Yeah, so again, 320 is your resistance here. Whether you like it or not, right? People are going to be taking profits right below that level. So we do need to break through that level. It does look good though. It looks really, really good. Like I said, this is our favorite stock for right now. It would be nice if it would just, stop doing this like weird stuff. You know what I mean? Like, look at how quickly it's moving. Isn't that weird? It's like $2.99, $3.17. $2.99, $3.04. $2.99. Like, what the hell is going on here? Look at the size of those candles. Like, look at that. Yeah. Again, people are taking profits at left-hand side resistance. Whether you like it or not, they're going to do that. La, 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 la. There we go. So again, people are taking profits at the wall there, right? So again, whether you like it or not, right? And we did that class over the weekend. We did the class over the weekend, right, guys? If you missed that class, congratulations. Alrighty. So we did the class over the weekend, and what did we talk about? What did we talk about? Right? What did we talk about? Anyways, again, 320 is your next resistance. People taking profits. Why? Because they can, right? It's there's no longer PDT restrictions, right? So OCC, yeah, it's trying to. Let's see how long we can hold above 18.4. All these other names are really not doing a whole lot, right? NEXR is still playing with that $2 area. Actually, look at TDIC, guys. Damn, that's a nice little pop off the demand zone. It's a very nice push. A very nice push there. I still like SUNE. I still think SUNE is my favorite stock, guys. Right? SUNE is still my favorite stock. I just wish the damn thing would stop going back and forth like a crackhead. Right? I just wish SUNE would stop going back and forth like a crackhead. Because eventually you keep doing that, people get frustrated. So yeah. Everybody's taking their gains. Mm, 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 mm. Like look, like one candle goes all the way to 275, and then all of a sudden we're dealing with $3 again. It's just unnecessary. Unnecessary, you know. La, 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 la. Looking for a consolidation. Perfect. Love it, Winterfell. Love it. Love it. Yeah, no, TDIC is looking good, guys. Looking very, very nice. Pushing, really pushing here. Right. So obviously we had this on the list as well, as one of those that has potential, but not really a clear direction. And it finally broke above the 200 EMA, above 32 cents, and said, "Thank you, goodbye, see you later." Yeah, really nice push. I know some of you guys are watching OCC really closely, right? I think it really just needs to base for a little bit longer here in this area, above $18, and then actually give you a curl back to above 19. So it doesn't look bad. It just needs to start basing and curling. Basing and curling, please. TDIC is like, forget about that rubbish. I'm just gonna keep pushing. I'm just gonna push, 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 push. Uh, Matt, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. The dip was a play, right? And obviously, again, it needs to break above that level if it wants to push. But yep. And once people see stuff like that, they take profits. There's no need to stay and pray that it breaks out, right? So once people see that there's a big block or resistance in that area and there's a double top, again, especially in this market now where you don't have to deal with PDT, right? People are gonna lock in those gains, right? So, and then you hope that eventually you can find a new base, a higher low, and then push again. Come on, soon. What do we need to chant? Soon, 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 soon. Soon is like, leave me alone, guys. Yeah, S dot is halted up. I just wish the volume was a bit better there. Just wish the volume was a bit better. To 250. There you go. There you go, Ali. I like it. Yeah, so again, I like the way that this one held around that 230, 220 area and then a nice little bounce. So finally some direction with this one here. Finally some direction. Yep. Choo, 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 choo. Finally some direction. A lot of these names still look alive. I think we just need some really good breakouts. The only thing that's broken out right now is TDIC, right? And TDIC is obviously flying. You guys know the drill, right? Once you break out, guess what happens? People get excited and they FOMO, right? Well done, Rude. Good job. I like it. Not even a little. Dan, what's NQ doing? Not even a little. Yes. Now, once these names break out like that and candles look like that, people tend to FOMO. People tend to FOMO. Again, Soon is still doing the same thing, guys. So that's why we're just waiting here, right? It's still holding the base, but I think we need to really just be basing about $3 and then push for that 320. Yeah, good. It's about time we pushed, Dan, push. Yeah. Yep, Soon needs to get above $3 and just consolidate above that level. And stop playing games here with those candles. Those candles are quite annoying. LASE with a little push. That's because SPY got slapped at the open then. Yeah. It pushed into the open, slapped, and then it's trying to come back a little bit. On Friday? Yep. Yeah, Trump was tweeting over the weekend. The markets actually opened Sunday night in like deep red. And then Trump tweeted. And then another tweet came out this morning again, right? From Israel and Lebanon and all those countries potentially ceasefire. So the markets loved that even more. But we were red though. Red Sunday. Red. Pizza. Good morning, Pizza. Good morning. At least we recovered some of those losses from Friday, Dan, because that was a bit of a bloodbath. Come on, these stocks need to get moving here. Hubsy's halted down again. Raven, damn, twice. What a POS. I found that pizza is actually are you sure? Whitewater? So again, Soon is still just going back and forth here. It is holding around 275. The VWAP is slowly catching up. It doesn't look bad, right? But I think we really just need to see this thing above $3 and consolidating and then a push for 320. But for now, they're trying to hold this 275 area right above the VWAP for SUNE. Alrighty, so let's see if they keep holding that. OCC, kind of the same thing, just consolidating off the bottom here, looking for double bottom, right? Nothing bad happening there. AIM, exact same thing, just kind of chilling at the bottom. FRSX is doing a little bit better though, right? So slowly pushing towards the VWAP, so that's good. Off the golden pocket here, so that's nice. Alrighty, so looks better. Looks a little bit better. And then some of these other names are just absolute, just confusion for now. Just confusion is what they're doing. But yeah, for now, FRSX is testing the VWAP. Test the VWAP. So VWAP at $2.70. So you're gonna have some people take profits in that area. I like that a lot of you guys scalped this one from 220 at least, right? So that 220 230 area, that was the level we talked about this morning, right? So it kind of played games and then eventually curled. So that's nice to see. Then there it goes. That thing said, excuse me, forget about the VWAP. Excuse me. If it can hold that VWAP, which it really hasn't yet, right? If it can, then you're looking for $3. That candle is still playing with it. So like I said, 270 is your first resistance here. Um, and then beyond that. So TDIC is making brand new highs. Obviously, this has been the one that's actually broken out this morning, so that's done really well. SUNE is looking super weak now, right? Super weak. SUNE said no soon, right? So again, we had that class on Saturday, guys, and we talked about this quite a bit, right? So this is almost a perfect example of what we talked about over the weekend, right? When we get to that resistance, and it's struggling in that resistance, right? We're no longer in the era where you can sit there and you have the luxury of praying and saying, please, 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 please break out, please break out, please break out, right? Yeah, right. But again, it's resistance. If I have to tell you and over to tell at resistance or to put a stop loss at resistance,
It's been broke too many times. I don't know what to believe.
ah, unbelievable. Anyways, we'll let that thing consolidate again at some point. Yeah, exactly, Ali. Exactly. Right. So, and there goes OCC, guys. OCC eventually gave us a double bottom here. Eventually, so a nice little double bottom, right? So as the day progresses, some of these names will look a lot better. I think once we're at the open though, it's just there's always a bit of confusion, right? So OCC looking better, looking better. Uh, Lord, please help me trust. I know, Kirsten. Yeah. So again, OCC with a bit of a push, right? Your resistance on this one is right below $20, right below $20 there. So a good little base, here, right? Double bottom, which is what Kirsten's always looking for, right? 1-2 punch, and then pop, which is nice. So I like to see that. In terms of soon, we know how volatile the stock is, so I don't think we're going to be able to say that it's done, right? I don't think we can say that this one's done yet, and especially since it's still above this, this last low here. So as long as it stays above 250, there's still a chance that it can bounce. And then FRSX is looking good. Still having a hard time closing and holding above 270, but it's looking a lot better though. That is good. You had an order at 255, Pizza? They said, They said, over my dead body, I will not go there. Ah, 290. It's a really nice push. So again, 270 and then $3 for FRSX. So it looks like we're slowly pushing towards that $3 now. Slowly. And then soon said, Peter is where? No, thank you. Damn, that was close, Peter. That was very close. Yeah. Again, you're looking for this last bottom, right? So yeah. They said no. Not today. Not today. Anyways, when you look to the left hand side, guys, you can see your last resistance for FRSX. So just be aware of that. Alrighty, that your resistance is right in this area. There's a look at your fake horns. Yeah. Yeah. Again, like I said, SUNE is pretty volatile, right? Like pretty volatile. So like if you think the stock is dead, right? You have something else, you think you're playing with AMC. This stock is all over the place so quickly. 1 second it's all the way in the abyss. The next second we're almost back to pushing for $3, right? Like this stock is not dead yet at all. That was a good bounce off the view app. So again, it would be nice if it could get back about $3 and consolidate, right? That would be nice. And then we can actually get a proper push. So SUNE looks okay to me still. FRSX looks good, right? With $3 resistance. OCC still looks okay, right? And then AIM is still sitting here. But again, these were our top four stocks coming into the day, right? These were our top four stocks coming into the day. So nothing's really changed. Except for the fact that TDIC's had a nice run. But other than that, really it's the same rubbish. Right? Nothing's changed here. RYET has been sending some alerts in Discord though, right? So if you're paying attention to the scanner, to the alerts in Discord, RYET has been sending a whole bunch, right? And the stock has been moving up. The only reason I haven't pulled it up yet is because of the super low volume that it's pushing up with, right? But again, this is just a market where this is almost like a repeat of Friday. We get to the open, we have a list of names we like, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's a whole bunch of low volume stocks just pumping left and right, right? So it's halted up. We'll see what happens. So soon resistance, and then FRSX, right? Again, guys, this is the post PDT era. When people see that there's resistance in that area, what are they gonna do? What are they going to do? They're going to be like, catch me outside, right? So when you see resistance on the left-hand side, and we get there again, and you see that it's stalling, you have to really consider taking those profits. You really have to, right? You really, really have to. So because of all the names we're watching right now, the only name that's broken out today is this stupid stock, TDIC. Right? All the other ones are simply just getting to resistance and saying, hey, I gave you money. What more do you want? What more do you want? Yeah. All of them. Like, look at that, Ali, right? They're all just getting to levels we know that's resistance. It's like, okay, never mind, we're testing resistance. Let's go back down. Right? Like everything is just playing. Yeah. One last one to close the door behind. NHD, MJ. I'll take a look. We need some proper breakouts, Yeah, AIM is looking pretty weak. Pretty weak. Peter said, "Come get me." Yeah, NHD looks nice actually. Yeah, looks nice. The candles are just as aggressive as all the other candles. And like one candle was in the abyss, the very next candle, look at what it's doing. And now they're about to halt the damn thing up, right? But like, look at the size of that one candle. What the mash? Yeah, no, the bot's been spamming this one too, along with Y. Yeah, so this one's halted up now with RYET. Yeah. This market is ridiculous. It really is ridiculous, right? It really is ridiculous. You just have to make sure that, yeah, you have the luxury of not having, unless you're using a cash account, then you're still kind of dealing with some of this, the old things, but still. When you see resistance in this market, you really have to consider taking those profits. SUNE is super volatile. Like SUNE wants to give Peter the dip, but it also doesn't want you. SUNE is going to end up pumping, guys. SUNE is going to end up pumping here. I don't know when, but this thing is giving pump vibes. SUNE is like, oh, so look at that. SUNE is giving pump vibes. It's just all over the place. SUNE. Come on, SUNE. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. There we go, SUNE. Just get back above $3. It's not like we're asking for too much, are we? Maybe we're asking for too much. Yeah, I saw pizza. Yeah, I just missed you. Your order's in the yeah. You always have to deal with the view app and then obviously the next level, right? So they're holding the view app for now. So again, $3 is the next little area here that people seem to be taking profits at. right? But it's definitely giving pump vibes. Soon. Come on, everybody chant soon, 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 soon. Stop playing around soon. We don't pizza, no cookies. Soon doesn't want cookies. Pizza is trying to get it to dip all the way down to 250, guys, so he can buy the dip. So he can buy the dip. Pizza doesn't know Soon is a crackhead though. Soon is past the stage of having cookies. Soon is looking for yeah. Come on, Soon. Come on, everybody. Chat soon, 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 soon. Anyways, yeah. So again, profit taking right around this $3 area here. It's almost like the volatility is slowing down a little bit on Soon, which is not. We don't want less volatility. We want max chaos soon. Max chaos. Stop this rubbish. Yeah, sooner or later, exactly. Sooner or later. This thing just wants to play games with us, you know? Yeah. Multiple times backwards. Everybody knows what it is now. um, yeah, I know, right? Heats, come on now. Tell it to turn up the heat. Turn up the heat. Anyways, so while we're waiting for that to do something, most of these other names again are still kind of doing the same thing. Actually, nice little dipski here for TDIC, by the way, to the golden pocket. So 35 cents, and then back up. So TDIC has actually done really well today, really well. So nice hold of the golden pocket. RYET guys on halted and then halted down. This is my problem with these names. This is why I don't pull them up because of the low volume. You know, they pump and then they crash immediately. So I don't really trust these names. Right? Names like RYET, I don't trust. Right? I trust Soon a million times more than I trust this name. So just be careful, please. This one still halted up. This one has a lot more volume, so that's that's way better for sure. Way better. And then again, OCC guys off the same bottom, right? Off the exact same bottom here, and it's bouncing for the third time now. So I like the way it's holding up the base there. You just need that thing to go. Byron, let's go. New member Byron. Yeah, I like what OCC is doing up the bottom there. Good job, by the way, Ali. Good job on that scalp on Soon. Yeah, no hesitation, right? Good scalp. So again, Soon looks okay, and OCC looks good too, right? So we'll see which one of those names can break out. Anyways, Byron, welcome to the community. Let me get you an invite link here to join us in Discord. That's if you sign up for the right level. I think you did. Yeah, judging by no one roasting you in the chat, I think you signed up for the right level. Um, so again, Byron, welcome to the community. This is your Discord invite. So click this link and follow the steps in the Getting Started channel. Alrighty. And then the other one's on halted, guys. NHD, MJ, you're holding this one, right? I think you're in this one. So nice pop. At least this one isn't halted down immediately, but it also has more volume. So also has more volume. Yeah. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So basically failing at the downtrend here for SUNE, right? So if I use the algo with the downtrend line, you can see like what's happening there, right? They're just failing along the downtrend line here. So it does need to break above that line at some point. Maybe Peter's gonna get that fail. Probably not, but maybe. Probably not, but maybe though. Yeah, FRSX. Yeah, again, when you get to resistance, you don't hesitate because you're going to be coming back down to the bottom. Coming back down to the bottom. I'm with Peter. So both of you are waiting for dips down here? Yeah. I might as well start drawing arrows then so you guys don't get it. Arrows, rockets. Come on now. The arrows have been summoned. Come on soon. Come on soon. Come on soon. Come on soon. We don't want no dips. Leave Raven and Peter behind there, please. Leave them back there. Leave them back there. Rubbish. Don't worry. Today we're gonna blame Peter if that happens. But yeah. With friends like this. Come on soon. How many arrows do you want? You want another arrow? Come on now. Come on soon. Where's my rocket? Where's the rocket, guys? Where's the damn rocket candle? Come on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Dan. I don't know. I don't know. Stop playing games. We need some. We need some good rallies. Yeah, no. So with these low volume names, guys, you want to be very, very careful. Very, very careful because as quickly as they go up, they can come back down very quickly. So yeah, just be cautious. With TDIC, I like the way that it keeps bouncing up the 35 golden pocket area. So that's not too bad, right? So, but you need that thing to keep holding it though. Has to keep holding that area. Otherwise, you're going to see some violence. So again, double bottom ish between 34.50 and 35 cents. Yeah, they're so slim. Yeah, I need to make those arrows bigger. FRSX here kind of looks like it's holding 245 ish, but I think everybody wants that thing to come back down closer to 230 again. Right, NHD, it's holding the 9 EMA, so this one's better because of the higher volume, but at the same time, just chaos. And then OCC, right? So again, SUNE is just kind of playing games with that same area. Let's see what it ends up doing there. Playing games, playing games. Playing games. Yeah, some of these stocks are very slow. Now, what's Hub C doing? I just want to look. I just curious. Not that I'm interested. Oof, nasty. That is nasty. Minus 42% after a split. You guys see why Raven doesn't like this stock, right? So I mean, but then again, if you're holding a trash stock into a split, like, what do you think is gonna happen, right? What do you think is gonna happen? So, and there goes FRSX. We just talked about potentially retesting that 230 area. It's definitely selling up to that area. So, see if it can sell off there and then hold. Alrighty. So again, good job. When you see resistance, guys, please don't be hesitating now. Right? When it's stalling up there, if you didn't take the double top, guess what? You came all the way back down for no damn reason. So we need to stop that behavior, please. Stop it. Come on soon. Don't embarrass my arrows, please. Make it work. Make it work. I don't have time for your rubbish anymore. Okay? Make it work. Work, 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 work. No, 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 no. La, 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 la. Matt says, "Don't ignore me." Is SPEC too low volume today to see? I mean, if you to see, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at some point. Right there we go. There we go. Don't embarrass my arrows soon. I don't want your rubbish. Just keep pumping. Tell Peter and Raven they're too low. Tell them there's a different level. They're too low. We're not gonna go to the abyss. Okay. Okay. Are we on the same page? Yes. Damn, that thing keeps going up to $3 and then someone sells it and then it goes back down. And then it goes back up and someone sells again. Who are these people selling at resistance? Can you tell them to stop it? Please stop it. Who are these people? Who are these people? Can we just get a soon thrust? If you use more professional arrows. You know what, Dan? You know what? You know what? Let's use a better arrow. That's right. That's right. Now what do you got? Now watch the short panic. Now watch the short panic. That's right. Professional arrows. Yeah. Dan ruined it. He ruined it, guys. It was working without those. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, people keep selling at every resistance area now. People keep selling. Right? I think that's the problem with the markets now. Hey, Rob. At every resistance level now, people are willing to take profits. And there goes NHD. So this one again, really nice push, really good volume. And MJ, hopefully you're still holding this thing, or you got back in, and it's pushing back up. You do have a nice little double top there at 270-ish though. So that's going to be an interesting spot. Yeah. INHD. That thing said, I want to thrust, please. I want to thrust. Show me the money. Show me the volume. Show me the volume. Yeah, I agree, Rob. I agree. Yep. We're playing too many games this morning. Too many damn games. No. Okay, sounds good. Okay, there we go. So SUNE is still just playing games here with that little demand zone. And so is everything else though. Done for the day. Now paper trading. Nice, MJ. Good job. Love that. Super late to the party this morning, but I hope everyone's making money. It's Ayo Cozy. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, no, DVS has been a nice, nice consistent play for the last 2 weeks now. Every day we show up on stream, DVS is a potential play. Right? Every day. So more of a swing play than but yeah. The crazy part too though is like every day it's in this range. Like every day, look at that. Every day it's like, okay, we play games We go up to 90 cents, we get slapped, right? So it's testing that 90 cents now, but it does look good. Yeah. Uh, yeah, exactly. Again, SUNE is just sitting in the same stupid range it's been sitting at the entire time. So I don't know what it's doing there. It's playing games with us. NHD is looking really nice though, right? So this one clearly has the momentum for right now, and people are loving it, loving it, loving it. NHD. Again, this is what's really changed in this new post PDT market, guys. Is now people are willing to like rotate around really, really quickly. So you have to be willing to, at the very least, don't diamond hand or take big losses on one name, right? You have to be willing to be. You just have to be flexible now, right? Because as soon as people see this one and the volume is coming in and it's breaking out, where they're gonna go, they are able to rotate to this one. Whereas before, everybody would be like, only have 3 trades, we only have 3 trades. We can't move to the new stock, right? But this time, people are gonna move very quickly, and then you see one name die, and then the other one just take over, right? So this is almost like a copycat of like what happened on Friday, right? We show up with names, but then after the market opens, it's like, oh, here goes this one. Oh, here goes this one. You just have to make sure that the volume is there, like we talked about in the class over the weekend, right? So you just have to make sure the volume is there. Because if you go play with something that doesn't have volume, you're going to end up standing naked in the middle of the highway, um, you know, and one of those cars will hit you. Breakfast is ready, Vivek? Okay, sounds good. Bon appetit, Dan. Enjoy. Breakfast time. $3.40. That was a really nice push. And again, DEVS is getting a bit of you guys. There's resistance there, right? We all know this. It's been the same resistance, right? Again, look at last week, right? Same double top here. So not really a big surprise that it's kind of struggling in that area. Yeah. The golden pocket. Yeah, no, the golden pocket's all the way down there, so I don't think you want to see that thing. Yeah, it has to stay above this 250 area, right? Because that was really the first bounce we had this morning, right? So you want to see it stay above that area. And then OCC, guys, kind of the same thing, but OCC looks better though because it's already tested 3 times and it's bouncing now. So a nice little curl here for OCC. I know some of you guys are still playing with this one, so it would be nice if that thing broke above the view up there though. So OCC looks good. And then again, NHD, just really nice volume, really nice price action, really nice breakouts. Right, and MJ is loving it. You made $10,000 today, MJ? $10,000? Sheesh. Sheesh. Yeah, no, INHD, really nice price action. So you notice how we like this one right away quicker than we like the other one, RYET. Why? Because of the volume, right? So float volume, right? 2.5 million shares, right? Nice float, nice run, very nice. Yeah. No, I think you just need a bit more discipline now, Reduce, right? Again, go to Discord, watch those classes. We talked about trading PDT on Saturday, right? We had an hour and a half class, just talking about different things, what to do. So yeah, just have to be a lot more decisive. Yeah, DEVS is very predictable, very, very predictable, very predictable. TDIC is still holding that demand zone area. That demand area, and then SUNE is slowly dipping towards that towards the that level that you guys wanted. So you guys can blame you can blame Peter, especially Peter, right? So this level here, this range right there, right? Peter, if your order was there, it's did you leave your order there, Peter? So this range right here for soon, that's the level that I want to see it bounce off, right? So like that level right there, we need to bounce off that area. Yes, Raven, we're gonna blame pizza. Yeah. So that level right there is a good spot, right? There goes OCC, guys. You're in? Very nice. Yeah, look at OCC. OCC is looking way better now. So again, really good bottom now, right? Really good bottom. Really, really good bottom. So OCC is looking beautiful. OCC is like, hey, I'd like to remind you guys, I'm number one on the stream title. I'm number one. I'm number one because I'm the GOAT. Right, next resistance is right. So right above $21. Here's your next resistance. Alrighty. So if you look to the left hand side, right. So this high coming into the open, that's going to be your next test for OCC. Alrighty, but really good push though. So again, triple bottoms, nice little consolidation, curl back up, and boom skis. So very very nice. Again, Soon is still just playing games here. Lots of games. Lots of games. Yeah. Is it done? I mean, it looks pretty weak, right? I don't like that it's going below the golden pocket. Your last hope here for this thing is that it creates a higher low above $2. Alrighty, that's your last hope there, Sani. So if it stays above $2, you have a shot. If it breaks below that, it's done. Alrighty. Yeah. If it holds that level, Rando, if it consolidates above 250, then you should be okay for soon. Damn, DVS is way too predictable. Way too predictable. It's the same damn thing every day, right? Up, 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 down, down, down. Right? So, and then yeah, this one just hit that resistance again, right? It keeps hitting that resistance up there, and then for some reason my stuff is frozen. It keeps hitting that resistance up there, and then backing off. So, yeah. SBEV is coming up. Someone had a question earlier, right, for SBEV? Right, who is it? I don't remember. I don't remember. Tom, you're scalping that thing? Okay. Yep. Definitely the name to scalp. Yeah, you're scalping soon again? Yeah, let's see if we can consolidate and curl up this area. Right. So like I said, this is the area you want to see hold. Right, and then curl back up for soon. I like saying that name. So that stock better not die, you know? Anyways, yeah, OCC again, clear double top, so people are gonna be taking profits. Right. Then if we break out, who knows? Right? Who knows if we break out? But you know there's resistance there, so you want to make a decision, right? So let's hope Soon doesn't die, so I can keep saying that name. But for now, it's just going back and forth here, back and forth, back and forth. Right? The other low volume stock looks like it's coming back again to you, RYET. I don't know that thing might have more volume. Yeah, it definitely has more volume now than it did earlier. Right? Earlier when we looked at it, the volume was 200,000. Now the volume is 4 million. Right? So that thing dipped and came back with way more volume. They said, "Oh, this time I have more attention with me." You guys are noticing how you can have your list of favorite stocks, guys, but like now so many different names are showing up after the open. Why? Because people can rotate, right? People can rotate so quickly, right? I mean, look at what Peter's doing, right? Peter just he's rotating very quickly with Soon, right? He's not just sitting there and waiting, right? So a lot of people are doing that now, right? It's like, oh, here goes a new name, let me FOMO. Oh, here goes a new name, let me FOMO, right? So people are moving very quickly. So you want to make sure that when you see red flags, you follow those damn red flags, right? Yeah, RYET is halted up again. Yeah. I don't want Soon anymore. Soon is still holding up well, so let's see if it can keep holding and then curl back up. Um, wow. Can you guys believe this? Pizza just, he makes money in Soon multiple times, and then he's like, I don't want it anymore. Can you believe this? Anyways, let's see if we can hold above this bottom and curl back up. I bet you it's not curling as quickly because, again, the money is rotating to some of these other names, right? So we'll see. Wow. Can't believe this. I don't want it anymore. 1%. Okay. Sounds good. Yes. Almost $500, Oli. Red? Red. Yeah. Good job. Congratulations. Yeah, that was a really nice run. And good shout from MJ. Again, the bot was spamming that in Discord, right? So, but good shout. Very, very good shout. Look at that pop on this one again. Right? And then Soon is really trying to curl up that bottom, guys. Right. So, like I said, as long as Soon stays above this 250, it definitely still has a chance. Right. And I bet you Peter's back in already, so don't worry. It's the same scalp. Right. Yeah. There we go. 274, guys. Soon with a beautiful curl there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There it goes. There it goes. Telling you, pizza is the market maker. There goes 280. Right. So anybody buy the dip ski there for Soon up the bottom? Right. So again, this stock is not definitely not dead yet. If there's one stock that isn't gonna die today, it's this one. Why? Because it moves like a crackhead. Right. 1 second you think it's dead, the next second you think it's gonna pump, the next second you think it's dead. All over the place. Yeah. That was quick. Like you made monies quickly, or like it moved up too quickly. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good bounce for now, though. So almost back to 290, and then another dip ski. Good job, by the way. Good job, Kai. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Again, you just have to keep scalping it. Unless we actually break out and close above like something good, right? Which I hope we do at some point. You just have to keep scalping it. Yeah. There you go. See Raven. Raven scalping So Soon. Don't die soon. I like saying the name. So, and it's a good scalp. Yeah. A very good scalp. So keep giving us scalp opportunities here. NHD, on the other hand, guys, is an excellent scalp, right? Soon is a good scalp. NHD is an excellent scalp. It clearly has the volume, right? It has the juice. Okay. Soon. Here comes $4 for NHD. A $4 breakout incoming to the magic 420 level. Is that what's on the cards here? Or are they going to reject it at $4? No, Soon is not flying to $4. This is a different stock. Yeah. Green anyway. Good job, A. Good job. Good job. Good job. RYET is unhalted, guys, and it's also pushing here, right? So that's the other name that showed up after the open. And then again, OCC, guys, right? Look at that. nobody wants to buy a stock that's, nobody wants to buy a stock below resistance now. So OCC is still just failing below resistance. People will gladly FOMO after a breakout though, right? So here comes that magic 420 level for INHD. And that thing said 420. Give us more than that, please. Good job, Ali. Good job. I like the scalps. Good job. See, that's what I want to see from you. That's what I want to see, right? No playing games here, right? Look at that. They basically took it to the next resistance and rejected it down again. So everybody's scalping it. Everybody's scalping soon. So if everybody's scalping it, it's gonna keep going back and forth like that. So 420 is usually that level that they like to take it to, and then see if we can push for 450. INHD. $4.25. The next support, 190. If it's breaking below $2, honestly, again, like yes, I don't think you want to be dealing with that though. I think there are better names out there, Andrea, unless you really see it consolidating at that level, right? But I do again. This is it's 2026 and we don't have PDT. I don't think you want to be like if something is clearly trending down like that, you don't want to keep chasing it because there's no one else there except for you, right? So you want to be very careful with that, right? You can see that everybody for the most part has moved on to INHD, right? So when something's performing, everybody's going to go there. And then when it's not, they're going to move on to something else, right? So here comes that 450 test. There it goes. Here it goes. That thing said goodbye. See ya. Bye, everybody. Again, SUNE is just going back and forth here. It's back into the 270s again. So, damn, this looks nice. Type yes in the chat if you're holding INHD. Type yes in the chat if you're holding INHD. Sheesh. It's a nice push. Yeah. Skamak, good job. Troy, well done. Yeah, just make sure you move those stop losses up or take profits at some point, right? Because these names will give you really nice runs, and then they're gonna sell off so hard you like you're gonna wonder if they were ever running in the first place. You were? Did you make money though, loan? If you did, that's fine. AK, you sold at 450. Let's go. The criminal is back. Even though I should be a holding, honestly, Nat, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with that. Barely? Okay, well, I mean, if you barely came out green on a name like this, then maybe you did sell too soon. Maybe you did sell too soon. 445. You know what I mean, Snazzy? Like, they're running and then all of a sudden they crash and then you're like, damn, all the gains are gone. Like, what happened here? Like, what happened? Was this stock ever running in the first place? Okay. Oh yeah. If SUNE would just behave like a proper stock, that would be nice. Instead of just only giving us scalps. Yeah. 264. 434, 432, Ash. Well done. Give me a high five. Let's go. Congratulations. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. Again, if Soon would just give us a proper run, instead of playing games here, that would be nice. But everybody in the grandma is scalping this thing right now. Everybody in the grandma is scalping this. But again, I like this name because of that volatility, right? It doesn't go away. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Somebody come look at this. Here we go again, guys. Soon. Soon. Come on, soon. Let's go soon. Let's go. Choo, choo. Let's go soon. Let's go. Thoughts on space. We'll talk about space. Don't worry. We'll talk about SPCX a lot. Once we get closer to like Wednesday, Thursday, oof, all about space, 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 and then obviously Friday, right? All about the space. Yeah, I do like the way though, guys, that Soon is held the right level. So if anybody bought the stock at that level, it's a good thing, right? You're green on your position. So the question is, can we get a breakout, or are people just gonna keep scalping this? No, I'm saying keep scalping, but I want to see a breakout. So yeah. And then guess what? RYET is halted down, guys. This is why you have to be careful with these names, right? Especially the ones that don't have news. They're just, yeah. So this one definitely didn't have news, and obviously chaos. Chaos. And then again, FRSX is holding that $2 still. That has to be like your last line in the sand. So you want to see that thing stay above that level, please. Look, I told you guys Peter was in this again, right? Did I tell you? I'm telling you, Peter just cooking the stock. He's cooking soon, he's cooking the damn thing. Pizza, come on. Yeah. Cooking it. Do, 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 do. Cooking it. Love it. Love it. I love it. I like the yeah. Love it. Well done, pizza. Keep cooking it. It's soon gonna break out, guys. Come on now. Do, 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 do. Can we just get a nice fat green candle? Or are we gonna come back down to the same 260 area again? What are we gonna do? So a bit of a curl there. This one's still kind of holding that 420 area INHD. You still want to be careful in this area though, because I think it easily sell off. OCC, guys, damn, how long does it take to break resistance? How long? In a PDT market, it takes 10 years to break out. How long, guys? Are we ever going to see a breakout again? Are we ever going to see a double top breakout? Or are people just going to scalp everything? Like, damn. Yeah, no, GMM looks good. Yeah, micro penny stock, but it does look good though. And GMM. People are going to rotate all of, very quickly with these names. Now you can see that this one broke above like 13 cents and then they sent it. Yeah. They sent it very quickly. Yeah, it's slowly coming back. Soon, don't make me bring up like your mama jokes. Okay? Okay. Don't make me bring your mama jokes. So you better get some doing something here. We need more volatility from you. More chaos. Look at the size of this last candle here on this damn thing. From $4.30 to 380 and then all the way back up to 420. Wild. The one NHD, yeah, NHD has been good. Really nice run. Right. So right away after the market opened, you could see that it wasn't doing anything in pre-market. You know what's funny is like when we did the class on Saturday, right? A lot of the examples we brought up were stocks that were doing absolutely nothing in pre-market in like the previous days, nothing at all. And then all of a sudden the volume kicked in. And then everybody said, "Oh, okay, let's go to this one then." And then FOMO, 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 right? Very similar on NHD. Very, very similar. OCC, how long are you going to take to break out? How long? We know you want to break out. We know you want to. We know you want to. The S&P is coming back really nicely, Dan. So those dips were really actually Dan's having breakfast. I don't know who has breakfast at the market open, guys. Who does that? At the market open? Really? Really? They said screw everything, Peter. Screw everything. Yeah. The one a lot of people are doing that now. A lot of people are doing that. Yeah, that's the only date we have. Nothing's really changed. I don't know why again they're doing a Friday, but I guess that's what they want to do. It just makes no sense. Why on earth would you want to IPO on a Friday? Like a stock like that, the biggest IPO? Had breakfast at 9. Unbelievable. Unbelievable is all I have to say. Yeah, so SUNE is just going back and forth still. This one needs to give you a double bottom or just a higher low FRSX. NHD again, people taking profits after a pretty big run. OCC, same resistance, nothing's changed. Right? So I think it's time for SUNE to go, guys. I think it's time. It's time for SUNE. SUNE, it's time. The time is now. The time is now. There's nothing else moving, right? You're the original OG. If I say nice things, are you gonna listen? You're gonna listen, right? You're the original OG soon. You are the original OG. That's right. That's right. That's soon. Soon. Come on, soon. 288. There soon. It's time. The time is now. The time is now, guys. Soon. Don't make me do the, we're gonna say soon so much today. We're gonna start saying the CR7 celebration. We keep going up to the same damn resistance though and backing off. I blame Raven and Peter for that. Come on, soon. Soon, 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 soon. The time is now, soon. The time is now. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding soon. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding soon. Then, yeah, yes. Again, there's resistance up here, so let's hope we can break and hold that level. Alrighty, so if you wanted to buy the dip on this, right? Peter and Raven were calling out that level, and that was the level we needed to hold. Why? Because this was the level, right, for a retest. So it held the damn level. The question now is, can we start breaking out though, or like, can we just stop playing games? Yeah. Double top at 346. Yeah, but there's still resistance right here though. All right, so we're not even close to 346 yet. Diana? Yeah. Come on now. See, the people want you to go soon. The people want you to go soon. Not soon, but like now soon. Like now. Like now. Like now. 392, 292. Come on. Come on soon. Come on. 292. Maybe we're predicting the future. Raven says, come to daddy. Oh my, you see these guys? You see this? Now come back down. We get to resistance, they sell, and then they're like, come back down. You see this, guys? Raven and Pizza just causing chaos in the chat. Come on, soon. Don't listen to them. Just break out. Just break. Just give us the fattest green candle. What we need right now is for Benjamin to short the damn thing. Where's Benji? Come on, Benji. Take your favorite short position and give us, you know, stop loss at $3. uh, Come on now. You can do it. You can do it. And this resistance is strong. Strong resistance. Everybody's selling at that spot. This is again, this is the problem with, with PDT, not having PDT, right? Everybody's going to be selling at resistance. Yeah. AIM came back a little bit too. Damn, are we just gonna sit here? There you go. See, now right back down, right? Look at these criminals. $3. Yeah, I see it. I mean, I don't really see the $3, but um, Gandhi, yeah. But coming from Gandhi, maybe we should believe you that it's going to $3. Look at that rejection, guys. Look at that. New PDT could make market more efficient. We'll never 500% runner again. Yeah, that's too efficient. We need 500% runners, Robert. Now everybody's selling at resistance because they can. They can sell and buy again, right? Like, look at that rubbish. Soon, don't disappoint us. I know. This is so annoying. This is low key so it's nice though, right? You can trust your ability to do technical analysis, right? You can say, "Hey, I trust my skills to say that when something's doing good, right? Like I know the levels to look at, I know the resistance to sell at, and if it does break out, like, hey, you know what? It doesn't happen very often, right? Your annoyance is entertaining. But damn, come on now. We need those 500% runners. Right? RYET, like, look at this crackhead stock. Pump, holds up, hold down, holds up again. Unbelievable. Decisions. Pizza, you've had a really good day, so you know, maybe Pizza is trying to decide if he keeps going or if he stops. Exactly. When the floor becomes the ceiling. When the ceiling becomes the floor. Yes. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Soon. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, Raven. Exactly. I think that's one of my favorite things. Don't tell me how to live my life. I think that's one really good thing is that people don't hold bags anymore. No more bags, please. No more bags. There goes a $2 breakout on RYET here. Really nice run. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. I would appreciate that. Take a second, smash a like. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. Yeah. And if you're not a member yet and you do want to join us in Discord, click this link at the bottom of the chat. Right? So click this link at the bottom of the chat from Nightball. Just don't sign up for a level that says sold out. Alrighty? Please. Please and thank you. Somebody's always holding a bag, Kevin. Yeah. Some people are always going to be greedy, right? And wait for those breakouts. Right? So, but again, this is the third day now that the markets are kind of, behaving the same with PDT. So I think what what's happening is like the names you're looking at that have clear levels. Like when we look at a name like SUNE, right? SUNE, look at this guy. So SUNE or OCC, right? Those were our favorite, the top two stocks coming into the open, right? But the downside to having those top two stocks now is we know exactly where the support is at, we know exactly where the resistance is at, right? So people tend to want to sell at the resistance. Now, the difference is when you look at a name like this, like NHD, it's just a random name, right? So as soon as it breaks above something, everybody FOMOs, right? There's less resistance. So these are the ones that are breaking out now. The stocks that nobody knows, like, okay, where's my resistance? I don't know. Okay, it looks like it's breaking something. Let's FOMO, right? So those brand new stocks have an advantage now. They're just running. Whereas the other ones, everybody knows, like, okay, here's my resistance. OCC wants to break out though, right? So I still like these two stocks, OCC and SUNE. Those are still my favorite two stocks, right? Nothing's really changed yet. So I still like these two names. Question is, can they just break out though and send it, right? AIM. No, 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 no. Yep, there you go. OCC is like, okay, I want to go. But no, it's the same resistance, yeah. It's like 21, 30-ish. Yeah, so see if it can break and actually hold. This isn't information for the general audience. Yes. Look at that rejection, guys. Look at that. Look, isn't that crazy? Look at that. It's like everybody's just like, nope, nope, not today, not today, not today. No, don't worry, pizza. Take the general information for now. Soon we're only gonna stream in Discord, right? Discord only. And then yeah. Can you, when I have time, can I respond to your DM? You guys love sending me DMs like at the open. You guys love that. You guys love sending me DMs at the open, like when the market's live. I'm like, okay, there's the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, right? I think if I had to like pick a time, right, where people send me the most DMs, it's Monday morning, right at the open. I get the most DMs at the open. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. The entire pre-market, we're hanging out, we're talking about charts, DM. Mm-mm. As soon as the market opens, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. Anyways, Mike, what did you? La, 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 la. Mike, I responded to your email, to your DM. La, 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 la. Prior to, okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mike, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I responded to your DM. NPT is another one that's pumping now too. NPT. Yeah, look at GMM right now. It's going back down. No, I know the song. I've heard the song, Dan. So here goes another brand new low volume pumper. Right? Like look at that. Right? So again, we talked about what to do with these names over the weekend, right, guys? We talked about what to do with stuff like this. And so the first alert for NPT was at 8:43. 8:43 is right here, right? So where's 8:43? 8:43 is this candle right here, right? That candle right there. If you did what we talked about in the class over the weekend, you're making money. Alrighty, 8:43. If you did exactly what we talked about in that class, right? On NPT, you're making money. If you did exactly what we talked about, exactly what we talked about. I'm not nothing different, right? This is why we do these classes, guys, right? To give you an edge, to give you an advantage, right? So you can have an advantage in any market. So PDT or not, if you did exactly what we talked about, right? The first alert was 8:43, um, which is 10:43 Eastern, right? So I'm gonna keep saying it. If you did exactly what we talked about in that class, you had time to do some research, you had time to look for and then highs of the day, right? So those alerts from the bot, right? They're coming in clutch now because all those names are alerting and sending it for the most part. Uh, I give you permission to skip work. I don't like working. Pizza? Yes. Yeah, no time. Yeah, time Eastern. Yeah, so 8:43, 10:43 Eastern. Yeah, the stock was at $1.70ish, $1.75, and then obviously it pushed to $2.42. So that's a big difference, isn't it? Right, lots of room to make money. Alrighty. Again, Soon is just doing the same thing it's been doing the entire time, right? Which is kind of getting old. OCC is doing the exact same thing, which is also getting old. 3 minutes. He made $400. Tana, well done, well done. Yes, Peter cannot show up to work today because he is busy. That's right. You don't need to know busy with what. He's busy. Let's write a note to Peter's manager. No, 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 no. Okay. He is busy. You wouldn't understand. Work is no fun. I know, right, Thomas? So, anyways, is anybody holding OCC in the chat, guys? Anybody holding this one? I do like the way that these names keep going back down and coming back up, though, right? So you honestly you could scalp OCC and SUNE, um, all day. Alrighty, you could scalp the rubbish out of those two stocks, and they're definitely failing a resistance, though. Forget soon. Come to NHD. Yeah, it's curling nicely here, JB. Yeah, nice little curl. Have a great rest of the day, Peter. Enjoy. Yeah, you did good today. Good job, good job, good job. Alrighty. Have a good day at work. See you later. Very bipolar. But then again, all these stocks are bipolar. So, like, look at that. Soon is already creeping back up again, right? Like, definitely a bipolar stock. OCC got slapped so hard, that thing is going to forget its name, you know? They slapped the rubbish out of it. But again, are you guys surprised that it's getting slapped at the same damn level? Are we surprised? No, not really. Right? So, again, post PDT era, lock in those gains at resistance, especially if it's really stalling at resistance. Don't sit there and pray. You know what's going to happen when you do that. No, 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 no. RYET is halted down. Yeah. Again, some of these stocks are just crackhead stocks. Just crackhead stocks. Again, when you look at this stock, is it surprising why it's failing where it's failing at? Is it a surprise? Is it a surprise that the stock sat here for 5 minutes the first time and then crashed and then got there again and people said, not today. Not today, guys. I know I have PDT. Not today, double top. Is it a surprise? No, it's not. So it's a different world we're living in. That's a really nice curl on NHD. Really beautiful curl. Right. So that last high for this thing was right below, right around 450 there. You can see the way the candle dropped so quickly right around that area. So quick. Yeah. Yeah. It's a beautiful rocket, that's for sure. A beautiful rocket. Doo, doo, doo. Mayan, to watch your streams. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. So, Gandhi, what's your position in SUGP? What's your position? Let me know. I'll take a look. FRSX guys just chilling in that same area, but it's still holding that $2, so that's good. Yeah. I bought SUNE at $2.90, left at 280. You bought at 280 and sold at 280. Yeah, that's. I mean, at least you didn't take a loss, right? Yeah, at least you're not as useless as. Anyways, I won't roast your friend. My end, yeah. So again, it would have been way better to get in closer to the bottom, right? Those circles, right? And then obviously 290 is resistance. So if you're not selling at 290 and it doesn't break out, then you have some issues there. Yeah, Gandhi, what's your question? What's your position? Oh, you got in at 98 cents and you're thinking it's going back to $3? Sure, I'll take a look. SUGP. See, you got in at 98 cents and the stock is at 97 cents. And you're telling me that it's going to $3? Well, I mean, you're just as old as the Old Testament, you know, so you probably know more than most of us, right? You're probably one of the recipients of the Air Bethlehems, you know, when Jesus was walking across the and Moses was walking across the Red Sea wearing these, you were probably right along with him, you know? Yeah. The inventor of religion. Yeah. Again, you know, the way when Nike back in the day when Nike was handing these out, right? You're probably one of those people. So I mean, you probably know that it's going to $3. I'm not gonna argue, right? I'm not gonna argue. I hope it goes there for you. The Air Bethlehems, guys. Yeah. When you have those, you can walk on water. You can walk on water, you know. So, anyways, Candy, I hope it goes back to $3 for you. And yeah, yes, yeah, Air Mohammed. Yeah, exactly. Unbelievable. Anyways, anyways, yeah, just put a stop loss, please. Protect your monies. Other than that, there's nothing I can tell you. Damn, we roasted Gandhi. Gandhi is Gandhi. Sorry. We're joking. Yeah. No. Trying to get NPT to go back up. Are you're trying to, or you're asking me? Uh, Unbelievable. No, it can only go. He can only do that. AK once it gets to $3. If it doesn't get to $3, then nothing. Yeah. Oh, you mean will it get to $3 NPT? No. Will it go back up? Um. Well, I mean, I think what's happening now is they're retesting this last little breakout spot. I think if you can stay above $1.90, there's a good chance that you can get a curl. Alrighty. What's your position in that thing though? Loan. Yeah. So just watch $1.90 here for some support on this thing first. If not, then you're looking for $1.65, $1.70. So you really need that thing to start consolidating because it's really not right. But for now, again, watch this 190 area. You can see how like it's getting close and then they're bouncing it back up. So they're trying to protect that 190. So that's your first hope. And there goes 190. It gets to 190, they try and protect it. But there's a lot of selling pressure on those candles though. Yeah. Super weak, right? So like I said, it's really not consolidating yet, but watch that area. Alrighty. SUNE, I mean, you guys know what's happening with SUNE. You guys know what's happening with OCC, right? So These two stocks are like, scalping gems. Scalping gems. And then NHD, see if it can give us another breakout. Trying to get the disclosure forms filled out. Brian, it has been rejected. Yeah, see if you fill out those forms if everything's good then. Yeah, I mean, Kzion, if you're looking for 255, that's not a bad spot. Just be aware though. If it, like with these stocks, like if you get to 255 and it doesn't hold, like it's dropping like a rock, you're gonna get entered. Alrighty, just keep that in mind. Right? It's almost like someone saying, if you get to heaven, write this down. If you get to heaven and you don't see me there, you've gone to hell. That's what this stock is telling you. Alrighty. So if you get to that price and it doesn't hold, congratulations. You've gone to hell. Yesterday, setting my stop losses under the previous candle. Let's go, Alec. Let's go. Ooh, damn. This looks like a scam candle, though, doesn't it? That looks like a scam candle. That candle looks so dangerous, but it's holding up really well, though. Sheesh. That thing said boom skis. Sheesh. Damn, NHD. This one's been the more consistent stock today, hasn't it? This one's definitely been the more consistent stock. Yeah. Alec, how come your name isn't showing up as a member here? Because I know you're a member. How come your name? Do you have a different account then? We watched, yeah, not time in hand. Yeah, exactly. Diamond handing. Sheesh. I think that thing said goodbye. You got in 2 seconds ago and it cooked like that. AK bought the float, guys. She bought the float. She definitely bought the float. That thing said, "Send me to the moon, please. Send me to the moon." It's a nice pop. That candle moved so quickly, I thought it was a scam candle. You know how some of those candles will pop really quickly and then get slapped? But no, the really good volume came in on that. The volume is almost 100 million, guys. Like, that's how crazy the volume on this stock is. Right? So this one's been very good today. And the funny part is, like, this wasn't really a stock that was doing anything in the morning, right? Like, look at that. Nothing at all. So again, without PDT, you're going to see a lot more of this. Right? Doing nothing in pre-market, market opens, rocket. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding INHD. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding NHD. That thing is cooking. Yeah. I mean, if AK didn't buy half of the float, good job, guys. Good job, Nancy. Well done. Desmond, good job. Tom, good job. Selling quick. Yeah. Yeah. Then the volume is consistent per second. There you go. Yeah. Yes. Especially with the size of those candles, you're definitely going to get a dip at some point here. You sold at 5? That's okay, Diana. That's okay. I mean, it's 10 cents, 8 cents, 7 cents higher, 5 cents higher, 3 cents higher. Okay, 11, fine. But anyways, you know what I mean? Right now it's back to below $5, so like that's not that big of a deal. Right? That was a pretty good run, very good run and good sell. So congratulations. No concerns at all. And the longer this one goes, the more likely it is that all the other names are just gonna die. Why? Because people are gonna look around and say, hey, the volume is out here, right? Alova, good morning. Good morning, good morning. INHD. Hey, SPY is over 1% now, Dan. That's nice. That is nice. NQ's flying. Yeah. NQ. It's nice to see the markets recover, you know. We need like a 2% green day. From all the chaos from last Friday, we need like a 2% green day. We need to recover everything. Not that 2% does that, but yeah, save the rest for tomorrow. By tomorrow, we want to be back above 650, 750. We have CPI and PPI this week, so I think the trend of the market's going to be really important, really really important. Because that honestly to me, I feel like the markets always react in the direction that they've already been going in when we have CPI. So Zach, yes, of course. I know Go has been spamming this one too. Go has been spamming this one. You're looking to get back in? Well, you can kind of see where you're at, right? You see where you're at. So your resistance is this 420 to 430. There's major selling in that area. Alrighty, so 420 to 430, you're really close to resistance here, Zach. So I think you might want to wait for a retracement, maybe to closer to $4 there or breakout, right? If it can break out, then that's fine. But I think for now, I think you just want to wait. Honestly, Dan, honestly, I mean, I think you're right in the sense that like we always sell off on Monday, but like when the markets open on Sunday, we were ready to get slapped. Like we were dropping, right? Like we were dropping hard Friday night and Sunday night, and then all of a sudden Trump tweeted about Lebanon and Israel and all of that stuff, and then again this morning, so the market said, oh well, never mind then. I guess we pumped. So which we said that on Friday, right? So unless if Trump doesn't say anything, we're gonna keep selling off. 350 got out at 390. That's a good scalp, Zach. That's a good scalp. You could have got back in on like a $4 breakout or something like that. But yeah, now you're all the way up here at resistance. It's a way dangerous spot. Okay, so I'd be a bit more cautious here. Yeah, unless this is just another little scam bounce there, Dan. Before they cook it again, we'll see. Oh, baby. INHD. The more I look into that SPACEX IPO, the more I'm like, are you sure you want to buy this? Are you sure you want to buy this? It's gonna crash at some point, right? You just want to wait for the crash, you know? Yeah. The only thing, I mean, the multiple things that SpaceX, has going for it. Shut your damn mouth. I know. I know, Dan. I know. I'm probably gonna end up buying it anyways. I'm just saying. Just saying, Just saying. We're buying potential. We're buying potential over a company that's actually doing good right now. So yeah. Yep. As long as we know. Woo! INHD guys, what a beast. Sheesh. What an absolute monster. Look at that thing. $5.60. That thing just looks like it wants to push for $6 here, doesn't it? Come on, MJ, make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Raven, you just scalping the rubbish out of this stock? Yeah, look at that. And then it popped, and then people sold it, and then it came back down. Soon is just being just Soon has been caught in the scalp trap, and everybody just scalping the rubbish out of it. And then obviously this is the one that's breaking out, right? So, yup. NHD is like, hey guys, I have all the volume, 130 million, 130 million guys. Again, go back and watch the class we did over the weekend, right? Go back and watch that class, and everything we talked about just fits this one perfectly, doesn't it? Right? Fits so perfectly, right? The average volume is what, 2 million? What's the volume right now? 130 million. What's the float? 2.5 million. Interesting. Interesting. And the damn thing is just cooking, guys, just cooking. Sheesh. That thing is just cooking. Okay, let's see. 467%, guys. 460%. 460%. Damn. Well done, Todd. I like that. I like it. So, yeah, we talked about that class on the weekend, right? Like waiting for dips sometimes, it's going to be difficult in this market when people just FOMO like that. Yeah. 563, Lova. Good job. Green scalp. It's a green scalp. There goes $6, guys. There goes 608. Oh my days. Oh my days. That thing is on fire. Almost 500% now. Sheesh. That's a very good scalp. Yeah, so it looks like we have a line here. That thing has so much volume there, so I don't know how, it looks like we have a line at $6.30 for resistance. Probably from the past, right? Probably because we played with this thing in the past and this level was resistance. But damn, is it strong. Miss Tony says, I want to halt. Why? Because you know what happens if we halt? Sheesh, MJ cooked. MJ cooked. MJ cooked. Sheesh. $30,000 for MJ. That's a beautiful day, MJ. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. You made $700. Damn! Congratulations. And that 630 push again. I don't know if they're actually gonna let this thing fail at 630. 630 is resistance though. But what a beast. I think it's just going. Just going. So far, your best day, Snazzy. Well done. Yeah, you seen what's happening though? Like the more people realize that this is the one, names like SUNE, they're like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Right? The more people look around, they're like, you know what? No, thank you. Right? So then this one continues to push. So again, this is not the market to be holding bags or diamond handing because people are gonna move so quickly. You're gonna look around, the room is gonna be covered in darkness, and you're gonna be the only one in that room holding a bag. Everybody's moved on already to INHD, right? So you want to be very careful with there's a little like interesting. Yeah. You notice how none of those candles have actually closed above that $6.30 area, right? That resistance, right? So pretty good spot to be taking profits, right? So pretty good spot to be taking profits around these areas. But damn, that thing said profits. What profits? That thing said what profits? Sheesh. That thing said what resistance, what profits? Just send me, please. Send me. Send me. Damn. Yeah. Yes, yes. Just say this thing will never go to $10. So then it goes to $10. Okay, sounds good. It will never go to $10. And oh, yeah. You got in at 634, 635 out at 699. That's a really good exit. Yeah. You probably sold right before that though. Yeah. But good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Are you diamond handing something, Red? What are you diamond handing? Pizza, what did you do? Did you FOMO again? Yeah, that's a pretty big drop. You can blame Red for this. He made me say it. Good job, Lova. $1,400 is pretty nice. That's very nice. Protect says I just made $8,000, up $20,000 this month. I absolutely love this channel. Let's go. It's been nothing but blessings. Good. I like that. Protect, give me a high five. Well done. $20,000, guys. And the month is like we're a few days into the month, and Protect is already cooking like that. Shish, that is amazing. Amazing. Congratulations. Sheesh. No, 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 no. Love it. No, 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 no. 8 days, 8 days, and the market was closed for 2 of those days. Protect. That is amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep cooking. Alrighty, and let's chat at the end of the year. See where you're at. Love that. Damn, OCC has been to this level so many times. Again, what I do like about this is that you can keep scalping it, and you can just keep selling at the same resistance area. Yeah, I think that money from again, people just kept scalping the damn thing, right? So what do you expect, right? If you keep scalping it, everybody is scalping it too. So and then eventually when something else shows up, right, people are gonna off FOMO into this instead, right? So you notice how like when the candles got really aggressive, and then soon said, "No thanks. That's just money leaving one name to go to the other name." You did, Lova. Good job. Yeah, I think a lot of people made a lot of monies on this stock today. A lot of people made a lot of monies. In terms of levels, though, to watch for like re-entry and retest, it's a bit more volatile. So you want to be a bit more cautious when you look for those retests on this name. And it looks like it's holding the 9 EMA for now, which is good though. And I think we want to see this thing really just reclaim 630, consolidate, and then push back for that double top. So that 630 is still a problem, right? As much as we broke above that, I think that's more so that has more to do with like a lot of buying pressure coming in than it has to actually do with anything else. So it still needs to get back above 630 and hold that level if it wants to push again. Push, push, push. SPY is dipping a little bit there, Dan. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Today's the first day that I've looked at Bitcoin and it's not in the abyss. I mean, it is in the abyss, but like, you know what I mean. First trade for the day, 527 out of 660. Well done. I think I'm done. Well done. Well done. Well done. I like the patience on that too, to like wait and wait and wait, right? And take the right first trade and then make money. That's one trade, right? So you don't need to be FOMOing into these names pre-market, coming into the open at the open, right? It only takes one trade, and you're done for the day, right? So, yes. What's your question though, Pajak? What's your question? What's your question for Soon? What would you like to know? All right, you guys scalp the rubbish out of it. What's your question? Dubs, what's your question for FRSX? What's your question here? What would you like to know? This thing hasn't really done anything, right? Other than like one bounce we had at the open there, hasn't really done a whole lot. Yeah, see that's yeah. Is it going to go back up? Here, let me quickly look at my crystal ball first. Let me look at my crystal ball. Shake, 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 shake. My crystal ball says the answer's within you. Spin again. Yeah, spin it again. In a magic 8 ball. Yeah, I'm going to. I need to find a good one on Amazon, The answer is within you, Jay. You know what the answer is. Yep, exactly. Seven. Back to our projects lock. Okay, sounds good. Did you make monies? At the 8 ball? Yes. Yes. That's funny, brown sugar. That's funny. So here goes another retest of this 630 area again. Another retest of the 630. See if it can close this candle above it. And then fly, fly, fly. $6.40. Yep, still here we go. Here we go. Yeah, the volatility is definitely a lot higher now. Off the after you get past the 630 area. it becomes a bit more volatile. A bit more volatile. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. This stock for some reason loves. Let me look at the daily really quickly. I want to see the. I bet you it's because of one of these, one of these candles from the past, right? Yeah, because 630 just looks like a random level, doesn't it? But for some reason, it's a really difficult level for the stock to hold above. Really difficult level. Like it doesn't like to stay above 630. And that last candle looks like a mini double top, but we'll see. Soon, yeah, Soon is looking way weak now, way weak, right? But again, like once you're closing below the 200 EMA like that, right, you're just asking for trouble at that point, especially 250. So use the damn stop losses, guys, right? Yeah. Or take profits at resistance. See, when you're asking questions like this, like these are questions that like I like for your sake, honestly, I think you need to stop asking questions like that. Yeah, NPT with a really nice pop. You need to stop asking questions like that. They don't really help you. Right? Is the stock done? Is it gonna go back up? Right? Like those are terrible questions. Right? They're just terrible questions. OCC? OCC is still in that same range then. Still in that same range. OCC looks better than SUNE for sure. And then yeah, NPT with a really nice bounce of the golden pocket and the demand zone, all the way back up to testing 250 here. Right? Like the money rotates really quickly now. And when one stock is going, everybody just shifts over. Yeah. So you requested 5 shares crypto. Okay. Did anybody else put in for the pre-IPO for SpaceX? Anybody else? You see how quickly these stocks move to the upside, guys? That's the beauty of not having PDT, right? That's the beauty of not having PDT. When they're going, they really go. They really go. Because everybody just pulls the money out of the other stocks and FOMOs into this one. Yeah, if you're gonna play SpaceX, I would recommend you try and get in the pre-IPO. That's gonna be easy money for you. I tried but couldn't on Weibo. Yeah, I think some people are doing it on Robinhood. Robinhood. How can we get free IPO? Pre-IPO, pre-IPO, pre. If you're not sure what a pre-IPO is, look it up for your broker. Yeah, again, you notice how like a brand new stock shows up and it's flying, and then the other ones are kind of dipping or not doing anything, right? It's just the markets that we're in. SPY is dropping fast. It is dropping fast. What is going on there? Did someone say something now? Maybe someone said something. Saying my question is easy for the stock. Yeah. If you can get in at $135 for SpaceX, you're probably gonna make money. I believe you need to invest $100,000 on Thinkorswim. Really? Shush. I know, Vena. Me too. I want a free IPO. Give us free IPOs, please. Okay. Uh, yeah, we get free IPO. Yes, exactly. Exactly. We'll see if you get any. Yeah, you're gonna get like one share. Look at NHD, guys. Look at how wild these candles are. Yeah, I did. It ran all the way to 728, and then came back to that 630 level because for some reason that level is a magic. It's a magnet now. And SPY really is dropping quickly. What did someone say? Did Trump say something else? Did Trump say something? Interesting. Do, 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 do. Uh, 1 second. Said they aren't stopping. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't work for you. Yep, that makes sense. Well, like I said, they'll figure it out. It's not really any of my business, so I'm just gonna mind my own business. Just gonna mind my own business. Virus. You still have that picture? Good morning, Virus. How are you? Um, This thing really wants to break out, doesn't it? And then you notice how now when this one's going up, the money's flowing back into this one. The other one kind of dips a little bit. So I think people just rotate back and forth with those names. Virus. Yeah, SUNE is slow, kind of coming back a little bit too. There it goes. Yeah, it really wants to break out, doesn't it? INHD. It really wants to go. DCing into SUNE towards highly wrong. I've been DCing. Okay. I don't know if that Devin. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. There you go. 750. Damn. These candles are volatile. Volatile. Shish. Seven 774 at the highs there. 775 now. Brand new highs of the day. 780. 780 high. 790. Shish. Yeah. There you go. Sheesh. After Friday, you're loving it. Good. 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 Here comes that 790 again now. Can they push it above $8? Yeah. It's going to $50? No, it's not. It's not going to 50. Sorry. Yeah, so almost 650% here. All right. There goes $8, guys. $8. $660%. Here comes 820. Damn. Okay, $100. How about we see $10 first? Oh my days, 850, guys. 870, 880, 740%, 740%. And it's halted up now at $8.79. Yeah, it's halted now, JB. It's halted. Yeah, you can tell when they push it up like this without the halt, they want to push it. Right? When they're pumping it like this without the halts, they definitely want to be pushing it. Sheesh. Let's go, MJ. Well done. Yeah, it's halted up. That is a very nice run. You FOMO? Let's go. Sometimes again in this market you have to FOMO. Don't quit your job. uh, yeah, it's about damn time they halted the damn thing. Okay, now unhalted at $10, please. On halt at $10, please. On halt it, $10. Jules and Tiffany that I could use some thrusting. Could use some thrusting, some exercise, some Monday exercise. I like it. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding NHD. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding NHD. You took out everything right before the halt, so you sold at 871. Okay, that's not bad though, right, Shaba? Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. Like if you sold right before the halt, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Whitewater, you finally followed Frankie. Let's go. Diana has been smiling with this one. Good job, guys. Good job. Yes, in the chat. Yes, in that. What a beautiful run, though, guys. Like, look at that. What an insane run. Right? This was the first stock that broke out today, so people just stuck with it, right? So it wasn't on the pre-market list. There's no way it could have been on a pre-market list, right? But once it started breaking out at the open, everybody said, you know what? Let's come to this one. Yeah. Whitewater, stay green, alrighty? Stay green. Make sure you have a good stop loss. Definitely stay above $8. Don't let it hold down. I'm gonna find you. Didn't think we would see 700% this week, especially with PDT. I know, right? Craziness. So yeah, now we're just waiting for the on halt here for this thing. Uh, uh, how do you set a stop loss in Robinhood, JB? What do you mean? How? Have you never used a stop loss in Robinhood? Yeah. So just click on sell. Click on sell, and then yeah. So click on sell. Again, if you want to do it, there's a video in Discord that we've done, but you can also just Google it really quickly. Yeah. You can just Google it really quickly. It's gonna show you. Alrighty, there goes the on halt. On halt at $8, $8.20. Yeah, that halt was a bit suspicious, wasn't it? That was a very suspicious halt. Very, very suspicious halt. You want to see that thing gap up. You want to see it gap up, not on halt and start doing this, right? So yeah, make sure you have a plan for your position, obviously. And a plan for something like this would have been to make sure that it doesn't go below $8. SPY came almost all the way back up again when it fell. That's nice. The market said, forget that guy. We don't care about him. Just landed. Very exciting. I guess he gave a la 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 la. Less of a buy signal, more of analysis. Alrighty, right? I don't think we want to get in the habit of more on like watching the right names and analysis, so then you can make that decision, right? Barada family, yeah. Okay, that's a nice dip and a comeback here. So it looks like we're going for brand new. Oh, there it goes. See, this is what you want to see, right? That's what you want to see. Not like that whole on hold thing and then so here comes $10 now. You want to see $10? Make sure you're moving those stop losses up, guys. If you didn't take profits already, make sure you're moving those stop losses up. Alrighty. NPT, what's NPT doing? Yeah, NPT did have a nice run too, actually. These two stocks definitely have the momentum for right now. So you notice how most of the other names we talked about all sleeping or dying, right? So the excitement definitely went to these two stocks, NPT and INHD. So those are definitely the two you want to be scalping. You can do it. No, congratulations if you made money in this one. I think a lot of you guys made money. Yeah, no, you don't want to hold down. Yeah, but it does look good though. It's nice that it dipped like that and they didn't halt it down and they brought it all the way back up to brand new highs. That's really good. Otherwise, done for the day, Raven? I don't believe you, but good job. I don't believe you. Just wait till that thing breaks above 950. Raven. Anyways, I don't believe you. Raven says done for the day. It is nice to see a 700% run though. I think this will start to build some confidence that things like this can happen, 740% now. $7 NPT. Maybe. 1 second. I just had to listen to a voicemail. Yeah, NPT, and INHD. Those are the two for now, huh? NPT. I think lately though, like the markets are performing a lot better as the day goes on, right? With like PDT. I know we keep saying PDT, but I think lately the markets are performing a lot better after the open. Like pre-market's okay, but like that first little period into the open, like it's usually suspicious. And then we kind of settle. It's almost like the money's rotating, right? Like the money's rotating from this one now back to NPT. Right? People are locking in gains here and then coming into this one now. Right? It's very interesting. $4 is your next resistance there, Regan. Move that damn stop loss. I know you're in this one. I know you're waiting for $7, but move your stop loss up. There it goes. $4 test, $4 break. No hold yet, of course, obviously. Regan, what's your entry in this? What's your entry? What you getting at? Yeah, you could be, but again, it's a good thing though. Like the money's rotated from the other one into this one now. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So the money's moving around, right? Without PDT, the money's gonna move around so easily. People are gonna sell one and then go to the next one and then sell one and then go to the next one. It's just which is nice. As long as you're not greedy. Like for anybody that FOMOed into this one at $8, $9, and they're like, but it's gonna keep going, right? That's the that's when you're playing with fire. Because people are gonna just move on to a brand new stock, and then you're gonna be like, what's happening? What happening? 259? Well done, Regan. Just move the stop loss up. Alrighty? You're in a very good position. So in a very good position. So from a 750% runner, almost 800%, to a 250% runner. Again, these were both names, guys, that were not doing anything in pre-market. Like, look at that. There was nothing here in pre-market. There was no news in pre-market, right? Like, just nothing at all, right? Just nothing at all. And then all of a sudden, the vibes kicked in, right? The vibes kicked in, and then boom skis. I wonder if this one sells off, if NPT is going to go back up. Not NPT, INHD. These names actually don't have anything in common. I mean, yeah. Pretty damn turbulent. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it, Chris. Chaos, chaos. Wait, what is that? Okay. Yeah, no, I think now more than ever, these breakouts are going to be really, really important. Soon came all the way down to 220 and then bounced a little bit, right? Like you can see that there's another line there for support, obviously. So it curled a little bit, maybe a run later today. But again, once you break below support like that, for anybody that sat in this stock and is like, oh, but it has to come back, right? It has to come back. You could have easily just moved on to NPT or NHD and made a whole bunch of money, right? So without PDT, people have no time for this rubbish, right? If you're not gonna break out, people are gonna move on, whether you like it or not. Right? So if we keep sitting here and waiting and waiting and waiting, people are gonna look and say, "Oh, you know what? What else can we go to?" And when something does move, they're not gonna hesitate. So you just have to be very careful with like those diamond hand positions. Alrighty. Yeah, it looks like they're both selling off now. Then again, we're approaching lunchtime though, so lunchtime. There's a little bit of hype for JZXN as the next one. I don't know if I believe that, but JZXN, there's a little bit of social media hype. This one doesn't quite have the volume yet. It's not even close, but um, not even close. But yeah, see if it ever, maybe just set an alert if it ever does break out. I think the theme here might be China, right? So yeah, I think the theme is China because NPT is China, PN is China, JZXN is China. So I think they're just trying to pump all these low flow China stocks right now. Yeah, low flow China stocks. Low flow China. NPT is getting slapped, right? And it's halted down. NPT is halted down. So SUNE is actually looking a lot better. You have that 200 EMA right above 250 for resistance. That's not a horrible bounce, is it? Not horrible. Yeah, you just want to be very careful with all those names, please. INHD is a little bit different because they actually had news and it's not a China stock. So this one has nothing to do with China and they had news. So this one's obviously a little bit better than some of the other ones. Back to $8. $8 push. I mean, you could see it consolidate for a little bit there, right? A little bit of consolidation and then a nice pop. 830. Damn, I think it's curling really nicely there. Yeah, so it looks like they used that $7 area for support. Yep. Red, did you buy? Or you're waiting for PN instead? Yeah, just be careful with these other ones. Just be careful. Just be careful, please. And no, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's halted down. NPT is halted down. 303 halted down. Yeah, they slapped the rubbish out of it. Regan, I hope you sold the damn thing, please. Did you sell? Did you sell this? Sounds good. Sounds good, Tiffany. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Run some errands. Yeah, no, soon is definitely trying. I think it just needs to get back above the 200 EMA though. Click. I think Click is from the same country that NHD is from actually. Let me pull up Quick here. Yeah, lunchtime sell off. Even the S&P sold off. NPT is on halted, guys, and it looks like it's actually holding $3 again. And Regan is not saying anything in the chat, so definitely still holding that position from 420 all the way back down to $3. So you hope it goes back up. Won't let me trade any of these stocks either, Brian. How? Why? Do you need to sign something? You might need to sign something. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe you need to sign like that silly liability insurance thing. So they're looking for a way to protect themselves. You've been out? Okay. Good. Just making sure you're not diamond handing, because you like to do that. Just making sure somebody needs to hold you accountable. They're blocked. This is why it's good to have like multiple brokers. CDTG, another China stock. Did you see the new setup? I don't know what you're on, Red. Okay. I think if INHD can just sit, and just hold this area above the $7, going into the second half of the day, you're definitely going to see another push towards $10. Yeah, so I think for now it's just a matter of, can it consolidate now into lunchtime, or does it want to run right away? It looks like it wants to run right away, but I think the most important thing here though will be just to maintain higher lows, and then run again later today. Run, run, run. Yeah. Ayo Jeff. Ayo ayo. Ayo ayo. Do 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 do. You sent me pictures in Discord. You definitely didn't send me pictures. You probably sent it to a scammer or something. Yeah, exactly. What did you say, Jeff? Jeff is saying nice things. He's saying nice things. Yeah. Weibo. Yeah, I think Webull is going back to the top of the list for best brokers. Why? Because people complained about the restrictions, and Webull removed those restrictions. I don't know if they're gonna come back, but Webull removed them. Right. So best broker the best stock. No, I think doesn't know what it doesn't know what to do with the stock. Yeah. Yeah, you can argue for the broker, but for the stock, trash. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That was you, Red. Yes, yes, yes. You have to remember when you say stuff like that, Red. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I move. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. You almost got burned, Stefan. Did you come out ahead though? Yeah, with these names, Stefan, like you just have to be happy with the gains and move on quickly. Yeah. You have to move on really quickly. Otherwise, especially with these China stocks that have no news, they can cook you quick. Yeah. Hopefully you came out with, not too many burns. Like we can still recognize you. We can still recognize you. Yeah, no, Click definitely has a bit more hype because it's from the same country as NHD. So Click is looking interesting. Yeah. There seems to be a little bit of resistance here. There are like $2.40 on Click, but see if we can break through that resistance. Uh, Yeah, see, I think a lot of people agree with you. Oh, yeah, level two. Yeah. I think a lot of people agree with you that Webull is one of the best brokers. Yeah. And then again, so click 240 resistance. Yeah. Yep. Top broker. I think, yeah, we like Webull, but then they had those restrictions. So they sucked just like everybody else, but then they removed the restrictions and then they became good again. I think you're slowly moving. That's okay, right? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah. Dan does it. Rob does it. A whole bunch of people do it. So there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, exactly, virus. Let's hope they don't go back to that, to that rubbish though. Look at Click. Click just broke out and said thanks, goodbye. Click broke above that 240 and then said, sheesh, that's a really nice breakout, isn't it? That 240. Yeah, again, this is what's working these days with these stocks, right? It's like the breakouts are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Look at Click go, right? Are you guys seeing this? Right? So once these stocks clear resistance, they move very quickly. They move very, very quickly. We have a new member. Modem? Modem. Why does Modem look like Michael Jackson? Modem. Modem, welcome to the community. I think you're rejoining, so I don't think you need a link. Let me know if you do need the link though. Somebody, nobody but the soda level here today. Yeah. No, I think we've roasted enough. Everybody knows now. Yeah, so all the way to $3. Again, Click is from the same region as NHD, so this one looks a bit more appealing. Bit more appealing. Yeah. Anyone having issue with getting some of these? Yeah, a lot of people seem to be having. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be having issues with Mumu, and I really don't know why. For Pete's sake. Ah. Can Nvidia go up for Pete's sake? Dan, did you buy some Nvidia calls? What did you do? Let's go, Kai. Let's go. See, right? Quick breakout, quick pop. Kai, are you a chef? No wonder you're cooking. Are you a chef? Your picture looks like a chef, like a Michelin star chef. Yeah, I like it. Ah, a Michelin star chef. Na, 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 na. How long does the soda last for? Forever. Yeah. The only thing that's gonna be on sold out next is the Gold VIP membership this Friday. I think there's gonna be like 5 or so. Um, and then that's probably done. Oh, you do? Okay, a country club in Wisconsin. That yeah, that's very cool. Good job, Kai. Good job. Yeah, good scalp on this one. Right. So those breakouts are a lot of fun, right? When you see that resistance like that, right? Hook, cook, and then here comes a push for $3. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Winterfell. So yeah, this Friday we'll do some we'll do some I keep saying the same thing. Yeah, we'll on sell and you know what I'm trying to say. The gold VIP level is going to be available this Friday, but there's only going to be a few though. Um, and then I'll do some one-on-ones over the weekend or something like that. Something we'll figure it out, right? And then also there's a long weekend coming up. Next Friday, not this Friday. Next Friday, Juneteenth is a holiday, so we'll have a lot of time. Do, 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 do. No, 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 no. So 200 September, and re-entered. Okay, yeah, yeah. This week might be like that though, Dan, with CPI and PPI and everything else. Uh, yeah, again, $3 resistance. I'm in a pissy mood today, Dan. No, that's okay. Everyone has that day, you know. Everyone has that day where they're in a pissy mood, and the gym is a good place to go. To be go pissy at. Yes. Do some heavy weights. Some heavy weights. Do. Maybe by the time you come back, NVIDIA is going to be cooking. So, yeah, who knows? I think this $3 level is another really strong level for click here. Yeah, exactly. Some heavy weights. 586. I'm gonna pull out right above $8, Papa. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you should be happy either way. Hopefully, you have a stop loss for now, but I think either way you're gonna be happy because it's almost at $8, right? So you've been at $8 multiple times already, and it looks like it's gonna push above $8 again at some point here. So yeah, you should be fine. Your entry is really good. So just make sure that as much as you're waiting for above $8, you if it should get there, but if it doesn't, you don't let it go all the way back down. Uh, Yeah, it looks like Click keeps pushing above $3, but for some reason it can't seem to hold yet. I feel better. Yes. Wow. Jeff, what did you do? Above $3, yeah. Just like you needed to push above 240. You know what's crazy is like OCC, just still in that same range. SUNE is in a brand new range now, but having a hard time getting above the 200 EMA, right? And then Click is getting rejected off that level. NHD looks like we're selling off a little bit again. NPT, not a whole lot, but you do have some support above 250, so hopefully it stays above 250, and then reclaims $3 for maybe another push. Yeah, too many. Yeah. So I mean, you can see what happened, right? Resistance. It's not really not a surprise in this market. If it's really, really stalling at resistance, you want to be very careful. Very, very careful. So they rejected it. Rejection. NPT on the other hand, though, is curling again, curling again. Me? Violence is good, Jeff. We deal with violence in the market every day. Every day violence. You see the way these candles move? You have to be okay with violence. He acts violent like the word tells it. Uh, damn. Oh my days. Virus just had to find a way to. Yeah. Let me look at NVIDIA virus. NVDA. NVDA. We're gonna hop off in like 10 minutes or so, guys. Sheesh, NVIDIA. Sheesh. What is this rubbish? Damn. I'm surprised NVIDIA is all the way back down here again. Surprise, surprise. Hmm. Did you see the messages from what's his face Jensen? He said Nvidia dips, good time to buy. So the dude was giving financial advice over the weekend, and then Nvidia bounced. Doo, 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 doo. Screw that guy. Screw that guy. Jeff, what do you want me to say? What do you guys say about Gran? Do you have a position in Gran? Do you have a position in this one? It looks good. The volume is good. The price action is good. You're pushing into a supply zone, right? So your next resistance is between 175 and 180. Yeah, so closer to 180. So your next resistance is coming up here. All right. If you look to the left hand side, you're gonna see it, right? So like right in this area here. I mean, I say 180, it might be slightly above, but like right in this area, that's your next resistance there. So yeah, are you in a position? Yeah, so you can see like we're testing that area and backing off a little bit, right? From early this morning. But yeah, nice run though. Nice run on good volume, right? $250. Yeah, Jeff. Those guys just print money. They can print money from like prints money from thin air. And then you compare Nvidia to like a SpaceX. SpaceX is not even in the same. You know, SpaceX is not even in the same group, but people, like SpaceX has Elon, and that's a pretty good thing. So yeah, look at that, right? Grant just got slapped. They slapped this thing big harder you know, than Dan's gonna slap those punching bags at the gym, Right? They slapped it so hard. But again, are you surprised that it's getting slapped at the double top? Are we surprised? Again, so Sani, hopefully you're not holding this thing. Alrighty. So again, you can see that resistance right there. We just put that circle, right? And they said, "Oh, show me the circle. Let me slap it." Uh, a week ago, and it went up 40%. Todd, financial advice. Good job, Raymond. Good job. I'm glad you sold that thing because if you didn't, again, without PDT, guys, there's no need to see resistance and say, "Oh, but." You end up just losing the profits, right? And then you're back to break even. It is just a waste of time. Jensen, virus. That slap. And then there goes NHD, guys. Like I said earlier, right? I think for NHD, it just needs to find a way to stay above the $7 level going into the rest of the day. If it can, that's a good thing. Alrighty. So like this little bottom here, right? If it can stay above that, that would be very, very good. Very, very good. And then maybe we can get an afternoon run here. An afternoon run. Doo, doo, doo. Uh, doo, doo, doo. Uh, doo. Wait, you ordered a computer, Rob? You ordered a computer, whatever second renders really for $250. Mm. Space stocks pump next week before the IPO next or like this week. Yeah, those space stocks, like every space stock we've talked about, Dara, is like gone up 100% at least, right? Every space stock we've talked about over the last month or two has gone up at least 100%. So I wonder if those plays now, like, hey, we've already done the business, or maybe now, like, we wait till like a day or two or the day of the IPO and then they pump, right? Maybe like that day of the IPO as we're waiting, because it's not going to be right away. As we're waiting, maybe those space plays will, maybe those space plays will run on that day. Yeah. Virus. When virus shows up in the chat, Rob goes into hiding, Rob's hiding virus. Click is holding this 240 breakout, isn't it? Yeah, retest of the breakout here. Yeah, Sani, it's holding the retest of the breakout. So as long as it stays above 240. Uh, does 420 look good for SIDU? I'll take a look. Yeah. Does 420 look good? I mean, that thing looks like a bit of a disaster there, doesn't it? I can see why you're looking at that 420 area though, going into the SPACEX IPO. I can see why. Makes sense. I don't know if you have enough of because I think it easily dip a little bit more here. And I would say that if you're gonna do that, quality, just make sure it stays above $4 already. So your stop loss has to be like $3.99 or something. If it breaks below that level, I don't think you want it. Yeah, that it was at the daily. Yeah, no, I can see what you're looking at. Grand is unhalted, by the way, and it's back to $1.40 here. Yep. See if it stays above that level. Mm, mm, mm. 220. Damn, SPY is bleeding again. SPY is just like a yo-yo today. But again, it's always like this though. Yep, exactly. Always like this when we go into CPI. The market's always a bit more confused. I like the way Click is bouncing up that bottom there, guys. Right? That 240 bounce. That's actually not bad. Right? So retested the breakout of 240 and then popped. Is it the same? Let me take a look, Devin. MNTS. MNTS. Again, another one of those space plays, right? They're all kind of getting slapped today. Every single one of them, right? They have the same problem. The problem for these space plays is they're really not consolidating, right? They've all done offerings and the market's punishing them because they knew what they were doing, right? So for now, your support in this one is like 1250. If it stays above 1250, that's fine. Alrighty, so you have to make sure it stays above 1250. So it's very similar. It's really, really close at the bottom here. If it can stay above 1250, then that's okay. And there goes Click with a really nice push. A really nice push. Yeah. Has a really nice recovery. Really nice recovery there. Yeah, maybe the money is rotating to Click instead, you know? Yeah, so Click just has a double top here though at above $3, like around $3. So it needs to break and hold that level. TMDE. What does TMDE have to do with all these other names? Click is looking nice, very nice. Very nice. I think the money is just rotating, guys, right? One dies, the other one takes over. The other one dies, the other one takes over. So if you get stuck in one name, you're gonna get cooked. Uh, really, yeah. Winterfell, yeah. Your next level is all the way up there. All the way up there. All the way up there. But again, these things move so quickly though. With wings, with wings attached. Pizza. Instead of you playing with stupid grand, right? That 140 or 240 breakout we had, and your retest, oh, that was your play. If you wanted to catch a dip, that was your play. That was your play. Even if another breakout, that was your another play. Unbelievable. Instead, you want to go and play with violence. You want to go be useless. 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 Yeah, I think the money is just rotating. That's why you see a name like this get rejected, and then yeah, drop as soon as it closes below that $7 right there, they're gonna slap it. Right? You have a double bottom, so once you close below that, you better not stay, because you're gonna end up in hell, and you're gonna get roasted in hell. I'm gonna use that on the next person that signs up for the soda level. Oh my days. Grant is just holding the golden pocket now at $1.30. So don't let it go below that level, Murata. That's your next support. Alrighty, so watch that level. Come on, virus. No laughing. Stay negative. Is there a better setting for it? If it's going up and the MACD is negative, um, I mean, I think if the MACD is staying negative, I think you just have to expect, that stuff like this is coming, right? Like, look at this, right? You just have to expect it because these stocks are such pump and dumps right now, So maybe it's telling you, it's giving you a sign that, hey, just be careful, please. Unbelievable. Someone needs to put it in, Okay. Yeah, stays negative while going up. Yeah. So you just have to expect that it's going to be, at any point, you could get slapped. Can't believe OCC is all the way back up again. Like, look at that. This stock has been in such a range today. 18, 19, all the way back to 21 something, and then all the way back down. Like, it's just going up and down. Up and down and up and down. Yeah, Grand just looks super weak. Super, super weak. And then NHD, by the way, is holding the. So this has to be your last line of defense here. Alrighty, your last line of defense is that 200 EMA, which it usually is, right? But in this case, you have a demand zone, a double bottom at 200, and then a VWAP right below. So this line right here, that has to be your last, your last line of defense. So if you're still watching or playing with INHD, just try and stay above this 540, 530 area, please. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Floyd. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a nice demand zone there, right? There's a nice double bottom. There's a 200 EMA. There's a golden candle. And we've said this multiple times in the past. Like, if you can find multiple reasons to see why a stock is good at a price, like multiple reasons why it's holding that level, it's usually a good thing. LA Pro, electrical, yeah, every day from around 9:10, 9:15 a.m. Eastern, but 3 to 4 hours, and then we hop off. So we're coming to the end of this stream. Coming to the end, and then I have a one-on-one in 15 minutes, so I do have to hop off before that. So let's do 5 more minutes, guys, and then we're gonna hop off. Alrighty, let's do 5 more minutes. So don't forget to smash a like, please, and thank you if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click this link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbot. Yeah, Winterfell. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think this stock is completely dead yet, right? That was a pretty nasty sell-off because we broke below support, but at the same time, then you just hit the next support down there and then bounce. So that's not horrible. Yeah, not horrible. Damn, that thing doesn't want to show up, virus. I think it's just as useless as Peter, just as useless. Yeah. What the heck is Thinkorswim doing? Honestly, JR, these brokers are being silly now. Just being stupid. Just being silly. There are two huge red candles on SUNE. So why am I looking at it then? Uh, Yeah, when these things hit double tops, Barada family, when these things hit double tops, like that was a really nice curl. Right? When these things hit double tops, though stalling a little bit, you have to run. Like you just have to sell. You just have to, right? You have to be very aggressive with the stop loss as well. Why? Because like the markets are just pump and dumps lately, right? A lot of pump and dumps, so can't be holding too long. You too, Red. Have a blessed day. Yeah. Yeah, that might just be a think or swim thing then. You might need to send them a message and say, "Hey, you guys are screwing me, so I want a refund. I want a refund. Give me my money back." Yeah, I see those two huge red candles. That's pretty suspicious. This is a really good curl on NHD though, right? So your next support, right, and then a little breakout right there, and then now it's flying back above $7 again. So like I said, this one's not done yet. Damn. Okay. Damn. Damn. Sheesh. It's halted up, by the way. Damn. Yup, it's halted up. Sheesh. That's an aggressive pump. This is the one Peter should be FOMOing into, you know? Yeah, I know this stock is not done yet. I think it's just lunchtime. Lunchtime, people take profits. No, Peter, I don't see anything because it went all the way down to 540. That's violence. But then the actual curl, though, right? Demand zone, golden candle, 200 EMA double bottom, way better. Rather than catching a stupid knife when it's just randomly dropping in a random area. Random drop in a random area, no consolidation. Useless. As useless as the cocoyam. Pre-market, slowly scalp myself back into the green. Should have waited for to move my stop loss up, but green is green. Exactly, Floyd. Green is green. You did good though. Yeah, good comeback. That's a very nice push. You did 735 joules to 795. Good job. Yeah, so you sold already. Okay, good job. Yeah, well done. I mean, this thing has a weird history of like stocks halt, you know, so taking those profits is not bad. PJ 500 long at 680. Good job. Yeah, so that's a nice dollar. That's a nice $500 gain for now. See what happens after the on halt. See what happens after the on halt. So this looks good to me, and Click looks okay to me still. I think these two stocks, right? Like I said, these two stocks are from the same country, so maybe that's the sympathy, right? These two stocks. So this one's running for no damn reason, right? But this one's running because they had news and all the other good things, and it has 230 million in volume. Blah 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 blah. So again, this one has all the ingredients, right? In HD, and then Click is like the sympathy baby, you know? It's like, hey, let me come along, let me come, please. Yeah. You were trying to sell when it halted? Okay, yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, hopefully it on halt at the same price or higher, PJ, so you can take some monies. Either way, I think you're gonna be okay though. Yeah. Good job, Justin. Good job. Yeah, let's give it one more on halt, even though I do have to run. Let's give it one more on halt and then I'll hop off. Alrighty. So again, don't forget to smash a like, guys. Smash a like. Let's get above 200 likes at least. So 10 more people smash a like. You can do it. You can do it. So headline, brand new headline says SpaceX IPO is well oversubscribed. Well, I mean, thanks, Captain Obvious. Everybody knows that, right? Of course, the IPO is oversubscribed. Well oversubscribed. No one's surprised about that. Everybody's excited for SpaceX until they see the price is going to open at, and then the excitement is going to. I would definitely buy SpaceX below like 150. Below 150, I don't mind. Below 150, I don't mind. And then you could always add $100. If it drops to $100. Ah, 54. Okay, we're ready. Unless they extend the stupid halt. Uh-oh. Yup. Yup. They said no 5 minutes for you guys. It's gonna be 10 minutes. Are you kidding me right now? Really? Come on, guys. Yes, exactly what the class talked about on Saturday. Yes. Market's crap. Going to the gym, pick a fight. Much love, Dan. I guess. Enjoy the gym, Dan. I think you need the gym today. Enjoy the gym. Get some market frustration out, and then see you later. See you tomorrow. Click is so slowly selling off again here. And when this one isn't moving, click isn't doing anything. Yeah. I need the gym and Jesus. You need more than that, Dan. Yeah. Where's your wife? Your wife needs to give you some more chores. Yeah. Your wife needs to send you outside. What's your question for Vivos? What's your question? Yeah, we'll just wait for one more on hold and then we'll hop off. Hop off and continue in Discord. 5907. So 2 minutes, 2 minutes. While we're waiting for that, let me take a look at NASA Space ETF. Yeah, this thing looks just like it's dipping just like everything else. But you do have a nice little retest spot there, though. Right. So that's not the worst. Okay. $10. Well, I mean, let's see if we can break through this 850 and the on holds here. Unless, yeah, it is rank. Yeah, Titan. Yeah, it's on the scanner there. I see it. Here we go. Here we go. Give us the on hold. If they say 15 minutes, I'm gonna ask for a refund from. I'm gonna ask for a refund. Most of the time, it's 10 minutes. If it's not 5, it's 10. Oh my days, guys. Oh my days. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Like, why? What's the point? What's the point? Like, what really is the point to all this? Like, what's the point? This thing could barely get halted earlier when it was flying. Now all of a sudden, they're like, nope, not just 5 minutes, not 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Anyways, we're gonna leave it here for the day though. We'll continue in Discord. Let's see what happens when it on halts. Alrighty. We shall continue in the Discord. So yeah. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everybody. Be safe. We'll be looking at this in Discord when it on halts. Hopefully it keeps pushing here, right? So this is obviously at the top of the list for a place to watch. Just because it's halted 15 minutes doesn't mean it's a bad thing, guys. It's not a bad thing, right? We've seen some of these stocks actually hold longer and then open at, like immediately just open at a ridiculous price. Ridiculous price. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I know. So silly. Like, I don't know why they're doing that. Like, why would you do that? I do have a one-on-one, so I do have to go. So again, have a wonderful rest of the day, guys. Be safe. Much love. Smash a like before you go if you haven't already. Yeah, thank you all very much. Alrighty. And bye, guys. Thank you. Bye, bye. Bye, guys.